TGIF, let's get after it. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Craig Bennett from Daily Edge Sports, and we're back with another three-pack of picks for today's NBA slate. We only got two left. We got today 15 massive games today. There's going to be a ton of news going on. Nothing on Saturday, and then another 15 games on Sunday, and then we get into the play-in tournament. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of going on, a lot of moving pieces today. I'm going to try to dive on to a few picks before things kind of move around. Found a few angles that I like. If you want to join along, use that promo code CashKeg, play $5, get $50 instantly. But let's dive in. Let's talk some plays. All right, PrizePicks desktop is up here. We're going to show you two plays from our Daily Edge Sports PrizePicks projection EV tool here, which has your plus EV, also your custom projections. And I'm going to find two out of there that I found this morning that we'll talk about. But first half plays. First one we're going to talk about. As you notice, we do not have a ton up here right now. And a lot of that is because there's a lot of news. They don't want to get caught with their pants down. And so there's not a whole lot I can choose from. But there's a few angles that I think we can take advantage of. And I'm going to jump on them pretty early here. But hey, let's dive in. The first one we're going to look at here, first half play. TJ McConnell, 6.5 points, rebounds, and assists here. Again, it's Orlando. Orlando is one of the best defensive teams in the league. However, if you dive in a little bit deeper, look at the injury report. Paolo's questionable. KCP is questionable. Carter Jr. is questionable. Franz Wagner's questionable. They're not going to play. If you look at the line right now, Indiana is favored by 7 points here. So that tells me that those guys are not going to play. There's no way that the Pacers would be favored by 7 against the Magic if those guys were going to play. So just read the tea leaves here. They're not going to play. TJ McConnell, 6.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Could get even a little bit more run if those guys don't play. And maybe the Pacers decide, to maybe not play Halliburton, those guys a little bit more. But we're always going to get McConnell's going to play decent minutes, right? First half, he's probably going to play around 9 to 10 minutes. And he's cleared this in 9 of his last 10 games here, which I like to see. Again, this should be a backup Orlando team full of their scrubs, not their starters. So I do like this. So CJ McConnell, 6.5 points, rebounds, and assists is where I want to be with him. Again, I don't think they're going to play their starters. And with that, we're going to head over to the NBA regular tab. I'm going to pull over here. We're going to go to Obie Toppin here, and I'm going to pull up. You can just type in what you want for your players here. Obie Toppin, points 8.5 is, I like that at minus 139 on Pinnacle. So it's a plus EV play. We're going to project for 9.6. I like the points and assists a little bit more. We're going to project it for 11.03. So about 1.5 points discrepancy there. And I feel a little bit more comfortable with Obie Toppin there, but either one of them is fine. I even like the first half plays for him. But he's done really well. Cleared this in 8 of his last 10 games. Again, should be coming off the bench. And should be playing, the scrubs. And so anytime we're going to get that, I'm going to, these kind of correlate a little bit with McConnell in that second unit. But yeah, we might see a lot of Obie Toppin in the second half. Points and assists at 9.5. I like that. Again, if you want to go points at 8.5, no problem there as well. Third and final pick, we'll head on over to the tool again, and we're going to look at another guy that just absolutely love, just been absolutely printing for us. He was on the last video. Josh Giddy, looking at rebounds, 9.5. We're going to project for 10.13, minus 127 at the 9.5 number on Pinnacle. 19 rebounds and assists. We get him for just a tad over that. I personally going to go look at rebounds. I'm fine if you want to go rebounds and assists. That 19 is a little high. We got about 17.5 last time. If you want to use the goblet, 17.5. I think you'd be okay with it. But going up against Washington, I kind of feel like the rebounds is the way to go here with him. He's done really well in this department. Last 3 games, 19, 10, and 16. Played these guys back on January 10th where he had 13 rebounds against him. And Washington is dead last in rebounds allowed. Crazy thing is when he had 13 rebounds, he had 25 rebound chances in that game. They won 138 to 105. Just absolutely smashed them. But yeah, like Josh Giddy here, I'm going to look at that 9.5 rebound number for him. So those are kind of 3 plays that I'm looking at here. Again, there's not a whole lot if we want to do another video here and knock out more plays as things happen, if you get this thing to, let's say 400 likes, I'll come in and do another PrizePicks video with some of the other plays that we have. Or if you want to head on over and get our plays and tool for absolutely free, head on over to our free offer tab, hit that, follow the instructions here, and you get a free month of Elite. We're also going to be running some promos, so make sure you head on over to our X at Daily Edge Sports. We've been doing some giveaways over there, as well as we're going to be running some promos here this month and next month coming up to WNBA to kind of showcase what we have. That is by far one of our biggest profitable sports is WNBA, and that starts on May 14th or 17th, one of the two. So with that, that's what we're kind of looking at. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and let's get after it. Let's enjoy a little bit of NBA last two today and Sunday, last two slates of the regular season before we get in the play-in tournament and the playoffs. And so with that, appreciate you guys. See you on the flip side. Deuces.